Standard Chinese, a modular approach. Resource module on pronunciation and romanization. Tape 6. So far in this series of tapes on pronunciation and romanization, we've been dealing with single syllables. All of our examples have been single-syllable surnames. On this tape, we're going to take up two-syllable combinations. Most of our examples will be place names. We'll be primarily concerned with sequences of tones, but our examples just happen to review all the vowel and consonant sounds and spellings we've covered. You've probably already started on the orientation module. If you have, you've already come across syllables in what we call the neutral tone. That is, unstressed syllables which cannot be assigned to any of the four tones. Examples from Unit 1 are the second syllables of
先生、小姐、你呢 and 太太。
Display 1 gives you 4 examples of the neutral tone. We need 4 examples because what we call the neutral tone is actually slightly different after each of the 4 full tones. Listen to the high tone verb to fly, the rising tone verb to be fat, the low tone verb to slander, and the falling tone verb to waste, each with the neutral tone ending l attached.
飞了，肥了，肥了，废了。
Again.
飞了，肥了，肥了，废了。
Notice that there is no tone mark over the neutral tone syllable in the romanization. A toneless syllable, or what we call a syllable in the neutral tone, has a definite pitch, but this pitch doesn't belong to the syllable the way a tone does. Instead, it's determined by the tone of the preceding syllable, as you can see in the tone diagrams in the display. Notice the different heights of the dots representing the neutral tone, and listen for the correspondingly different pitches of the neutral tone as the speaker reads the syllables.
飞了，肥了，肥了，废了。
Again.
飞了，肥了，肥了，废了。
We won't go into it on this tape, but the pitch of the neutral tone is also affected by the tone of a following syllable. We also won't go into a freestanding neutral tone syllable and sequences of neutral tone syllables. After the high tone, the pitch of the neutral tone is almost at the bottom. Listen for the drop.
飞了，飞了，飞了。
Try imitating it.
飞了，飞了，飞了。
After the rising tone, the pitch of the neutral tone is in the middle. Listen for the drop.
肥了，肥了，肥了。
Try imitating it.
肥了，肥了，肥了。
You may have noticed that the low tone of to slander stayed low before the neutral tone of l. There was no rising tail. As a matter of fact, the low tone only has its rising tail when nothing follows it immediately. We'll go further into this in a moment. After this tailless low tone, which is sometimes called the half-third tone, the pitch of the neutral tone is near the top. Listen for the jump.
肥了，肥了，肥了。
Try imitating it.
肥了，肥了，肥了。
After the falling tone, the pitch of the neutral tone is at the bottom. It really takes the place of the tip of the tail of the falling tone. Listen for the steady fall.
废了，废了，废了。
Try imitating it.
废了，废了，废了。
Now try repeating each example after the speaker.
飞了，肥了，肥了，废了。
Again.
飞了，肥了，肥了，废了。
This time, try saying each example ahead of the speaker. Here we go.
飞了，肥了， 废了，废了，
Again.
飞了，肥了，废了，废了。
Exercise 1 has these 4 examples in scrambled order. Read and repeat. 1.
飞了，
2.
肥了，
3.
肥了，
4.
废了，
5.
废了，
6.
肥了，
7.
废了，
8.
飞了，
9.
废了，
10.
废了，
11.
飞了，
12.
肥了。
We notice that the low tone stays low before the neutral tone. It also stays low before the high, rising, and falling tones. In other words, it stays low before any tone except another low tone. Listen to examples in display 2.
台北、北京、永平、保定。
Again.
台北、北京、永平、保定。
The syllable bei, which means north, is in the low tone. In Taipei, the name of the largest city in Taiwan, it comes at the end, and so it has its rising tail. In Beijing, Peking, it comes before a different full tone, and so it loses its rising tail. The same thing happens in Yongping and Baoding. Try repeating these examples after the speaker.
台北、北京、永平、保定。
Again.
台北、北京、永平、保定。
When a low tone comes before another low tone, something quite different happens. It changes to a rising tone. Display 3 has the names of 2 lakes in Peking, Nanhai, literally South Sea, and Beihai, literally North Sea. Notice that the tone diagrams are the same for both names. Before the low tone of Hai, the low tone of Bei becomes a rising tone, indistinguishable from the rising tone of Nan. Listen.
南海、北海。
Again.
南海、北海。
Try repeating.
南海、北海。
Again.
南海、北海。
Besides the rising tone surname Hu, there's a low tone surname Hu. If both a Miss Hu and a Miss Hu had the given name Meiling, which starts with a low tone, both full names would be pronounced Hu Meiling. You wouldn't be able to tell who was who. Now try reading the examples in exercise 2 and repeat after the speaker. 1.
台北、
2.
北京、
3.
永平、
4.
北海、
5.
保定。
6.
北海、
7.
北京。
8.
台北、
9.
北海
10,
保定
11,
永平
12.
北海
Now look at the 20 examples in display 4, representing all two-tone sequences. Listen to the speaker read across the rows, paying particular attention to the neutral tone and to the irregular low tones.
山西昆明香港开化飞了延安云南台北罗定肥了北京永平北海广信肥了四川热河上海奉义废了
Exercise 3 is a tone dictation exercise. Add the appropriate tone marks for each example, repeating as you do so. Remember that the neutral tone is indicated by the absence of a tone mark. If you hear a rising tone, mark it that way, even if you remember it came from a low tone. I'll give you the correct answers as we go. 1.
山西
High, high. 2.
飞了
High, neutral. 3.
罗定
Rising, falling. 4.
北海
Rising, low. The basic low tone of bei has become a rising tone. 5.
热河
Falling, rising. 6.
四川
Falling, high. 7.
永平
Low, rising. 8.
台北
Rising, low. 9.
开化
High, falling. 10.
香港
High, low. 11.
云南
Rising, rising. 12.
北京
Low, high. 13.
废了
Falling, neutral. 14.
上海
Falling, low. 15.
广信
Low, falling. 16.
肥了
Rising, neutral. 17.
昆明
High, rising. 18.
延安
Rising, high. 19.
肥了
Low, neutral. 20.
奉义
Falling, falling. Now read and repeat the examples in exercise 4. Concentrating on getting the tone sequences right. 1.
山西
2.
香港
3.
延安
4.
肥了
5.
四川 昆明
7,
广信
8,
奉义
9,
北海
10,
肥了
11,
永平
12,
上海
13,
飞了
14,
云南
15,
台北
16,
罗定
17,
开化
18,
废了
19,
北京
20,
热河
Displayed 5 is 20 more examples representing all two-tone sequences. Listen to the speaker read down the columns.
沧州泽州武昌浙江知府碣石九龙越南青岛绥远普洱日本波义蒙自旅顺万县飞了肥了匪了废了
Exercise 5 is another tone dictation exercise. Mark the tones appropriately, repeating as you do so. 1.
废了
Falling neutral. 2.
越南
Falling rising. 3.
旅顺
Low falling. 4.
武昌
Low high. 5.
绥远
Rising low. 6.
飞了
High neutral. 7.
知府
High rising. 8.
万县
Falling falling. 9.
浙江
Falling high. 10.
普洱
Rising low. The basic low tone of pu has become a rising tone. 11.
肥了
Rising neutral. 12.
碣石
Rising rising. 13.
波义
High falling. 14.
沧州
High high. 15.
日本
Falling low. 16.
匪了
Low neutral. 17.
九龙
Low rising. 18.
蒙自
Rising falling. 19.
泽州
Rising high. 20.
青岛
High low. Now read and repeat the examples in Exercise 6, concentrating on the tone sequences. 1,
沧州
2,
浙江
3,
九龙
4,
绥远
5,
波邑
6,
万县
7,
匪了
8,
泽州
9,
知府
10,
越南
11,
普洱
12,
蒙自
13,
飞了
14,
废了
15,
武昌
16,
碣石
17,
青岛
18,
日本
19,
旅顺
20.
肥了
The 40 examples in displays 4 and 5 contain not only 2 examples of each two-tone sequence, but also 1 or more examples of every consonant and vowel sound and spelling we've had. In other words, they're a complete review of these 6 tapes on pronunciation and romanization. If you feel you need more work on what we've covered, you can use these 2 displays and the accompanying exercises in various ways. One example would be trying to take dictation from the tape on a blank sheet of paper, stopping for each name to give yourself enough time. Others will occur to you. This is the end of the 6th tape of the resource module on pronunciation and romanization.